Diamonds, history, and just the right touch of royal drama, the British royal family's tiara collection has it all. These glittering crowns aren't just accessories. They're symbols of love stories, political alliances, family heirlooms, and centuries of tradition. Today, we're taking you inside the vault to explore 20 of the most beautiful tiaras in the royal collection. The Halo Tiara. The Halo Tiara, also called the Cartier Halo Tiara, is a delicate royal piece made by Cartier in 1936. King George VI bought it for his wife, the Queen Mother, who later gifted it to Queen Elizabeth II on her 18th birthday. Made of platinum and set with almost 1,000 diamonds in elegant scroll designs, it's all about soft, graceful sparkle. Queen Elizabeth II never wore it in public, but it became iconic when Kate Middleton wore it for her wedding in 2011. Its light, youthful design makes it a perfect starter tiara for young royals and one of the most recognized pieces in the royal collection today. The Grareville Tiara. The Grareville Tiara is a striking diamond piece with a very glamorous history. Originally made by Boucheron in 1921 for the wealthy socialite Dame Margaret Grarevel, it was left to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, in 1942. In 1953, Cartier redesigned it, adding more diamonds and height to give it a bold honeycomb pattern that really catches the light. The tiara became one of the Queen Mother's favorites, and she wore it often for grand events. After her passing, it was inherited by Camilla, who wears it regularly for state banquets and royal occasions. With its dazzling Art Deco style and impressive sparkle, the Grareville Tiara is a true showstopper in the royal collection. Queen Mary's Lover's Knot Tiara. Queen Mary's Lover's Knot Tiara is one of the most famous and romantic pieces in the royal collection. It was made by Gerard in 1914 for Queen Mary, inspired by a tiara owned by her grandmother, the Duchess of Cambridge. Made of diamonds and 19 hanging pearls set in elegant arches, it's both regal and feminine. Queen Mary later passed it down to Queen Elizabeth II, who famously gave it to Princess Diana as a wedding gift in 1981. Although Diana found it a bit heavy, it became one of her signature looks. After her passing, the tiara was returned to the Queen and is now worn by Catherine, Princess of Wales. Its mix of history, sparkle, and Diana's legacy makes it one of the most iconic royal tiaras ever. The Lotus Flower Tiara. The Lotus Flower Tiara, also known as the Papyrus Tiara, is a light and graceful piece in the royal collection. It was originally a necklace given to the Queen Mother, then the Duchess of York, by her husband King George VI in 1923. She had it transformed into a tiara by Gerard, with delicate diamond fan and lotus flower designs that give it a soft, romantic look. The Queen Mother wore it often in her younger years, and it was later loaned to Princess Margaret, who made it one of her signature pieces. More recently, it's been worn by Catherine, Princess of Wales, for state banquets. The George IV State Diadem. The George IV State Diadem is one of the most recognizable pieces in the royal collection. Created in 1820 for King George IV's coronation, it's made of silver and gold, set with 1,333 diamonds and decorated with roses, shamrocks, and thistles, symbols of England, Ireland, and Scotland. Although it was made for a king, it has become closely associated with queens. Queen Elizabeth II wore it on the way to her coronation in 1953 and often wore it for the state opening of Parliament. Its openwork design and impressive sparkle make it perfect for being worn over velvet-lined crowns or with hairstyles that show off its detail. The Strathmore Rose Tiara. The Strathmore Rose Tiara is a delicate, romantic piece with a touch of fairy tale charm. It was given to Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, the future Queen Mother, as a wedding gift from her parents, the Earl and Countess of Strathmore, in 1923. Made of diamonds shaped into 5 beautiful roses, it can be worn in 2 ways. The Queen Mother wore it often in her early years of royal life, making it one of the royal family's hidden treasures. Queen Mary's Bando Tiara. Queen Mary's Bando Tiara is a sleek and elegant piece with a modern geometric look, Made in 1932 to fit a detachable diamond brooch that Queen Mary received as a wedding gift in 1893, it features 11 sections of diamond-studded designs set in platinum. Its Art Deco style makes it stand out from the more traditional, ornate tiaras in the royal collection. The tiara stayed in the family for decades but was little seen until Meghan Markle wore it for her wedding to Prince Harry in 2018, instantly making it world famous. The Grarevel Emerald Kokosnik Tiara. The Grarevel Emerald Kokosnik Tiara is a bold and breathtaking piece in the royal collection. Originally owned by the wealthy socialite Dame Margaret Grarevel, it was left to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, in 1942. Made by Boucheron in 1919, it's crafted in the Kokosnik style, inspired by traditional Russian headdresses. The tiara features a huge 93.7-carat cabochon-cut emerald at the center, surrounded by diamonds and additional emeralds that create an eye-catching green and white sparkle. It was rarely seen in public until Princess Eugenie wore it for her wedding in 2018, instantly turning it into a modern royal favorite. The Burmese Ruby Tiara. The Burmese Ruby Tiara is a vibrant and symbolic piece made for Queen Elizabeth II in 1973 by Gerard. It was created using 96 rubies gifted to her by the people of Burma as a wedding present, as rubies are believed to protect against illness and bad luck. The rubies are set among diamonds in a floral design, with each cluster shaped like a rose. Its striking red and white sparkle makes it stand out from the more traditional all-diamond tiaras in the royal collection. Queen Elizabeth II wore it often for state banquets and official portraits, and its bright, joyful design reflects both personal meaning and cultural symbolism. It's a perfect mix of beauty, tradition, and a little royal superstition. The Queen Mary Fringe Tiara. The Queen Mary Fringe Tiara is a dazzling, crown-like piece with a rich royal history. Made in 1919 by Gerard for Queen Mary, it was crafted from diamonds taken from a necklace given to her by Queen Victoria. Designed in a spiky fringe style, it resembles the traditional Russian Kokosnik, giving it a bold yet elegant look. This tiara is most famous for its appearances at royal weddings. Queen Elizabeth II wore it on her wedding day in 1947, and Princess Anne followed in 1973. In 2020, Princess Beatrice also chose it for her wedding, adding to its bridal legacy. With its sharp sparkle and timeless design, the Queen Mary Fringe Tiara is one of the most iconic and photographed pieces in the royal collection. The Grand Duchess Vladimir Tiara. The Grand Duchess Vladimir Tiara is one of the most glamorous and versatile pieces in the royal collection. Originally owned by Grand Duchess Maria Pavlovna of Russia, it was smuggled out of Russia during the 1917 revolution and later bought by Queen Mary in 1921. Made of 15 diamond loops, it's unique because it can be worn 3 ways: with dangling pearl drops, with stunning emerald drops, or with no drops at all. Queen Elizabeth II inherited it from her grandmother and wore it regularly for state events, often switching between the pearl and emerald versions depending on her outfit. Its mix of Russian history, royal elegance, and clever design makes it a true jewel of the monarchy. The Girls of Great Britain and Ireland Tiara. The Girls of Great Britain and Ireland Tiara is one of the most famous and loved royal tiaras. It was a wedding gift to Princess Victoria Mary of Teck, later Queen Mary, in 1893 from a group of women known as the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland. Made by Gerard, it originally had pearl finials, which Queen Mary later replaced with diamonds for extra sparkle. She passed it down to her granddaughter, Queen Elizabeth II, who wore it countless times throughout her reign. It became so iconic that it's even featured on British banknotes and coins. With its elegant diamond scroll design and deep royal history, this tiara is often called Granny's Tiara within the family, a true royal favorite. Queen Alexandra's Kokosnik Tiara. Queen Alexandra's Kokosnik Tiara is a striking, all-diamond piece with a sleek, modern feel despite its age. It was a gift from 365 peeresses of the United Kingdom to Queen Alexandra in 1888 for her silver wedding anniversary with King Edward VII. Inspired by the traditional Russian Kakosnik headpieces, it's made of 61 diamond bars that create a dazzling sunburst effect when the light hits. The tiara was a favorite of Queen Alexandra and later passed to Queen Mary, then to Queen Elizabeth II, who wore it often for state occasions. Its bold yet elegant design pairs well with both grand gowns and simpler royal looks, making it one of the most versatile and eye-catching tiaras in the royal collection. Princess Anne's Meander Tiara. Princess Anne's Meander Tiara is a beautiful piece with strong royal and Greek connections. It originally belonged to Prince Philip's mother, Princess Alice of Battenberg, and was given to Queen Elizabeth II as a wedding gift in 1947. The tiara features a classic Greek key, or meander, design in diamonds, giving it a clean and elegant look. Queen Elizabeth never wore it publicly and instead gifted it to her daughter, Princess Anne, who has made it one of her signature pieces. Anne often wears it for formal events, and its low, comfortable design makes it perfect for long evenings. With its mix of family history and timeless style, the meander tiara is a true personal favorite within the royal family. The Aquamarine Pineflower Tiara. The Aquamarine Pineflower Tiara is a unique and colorful piece in the royal collection. Made by Cartier, it features large pale blue aquamarines surrounded by diamonds, with each section shaped like a pine flower. Its fresh color and floral design give it a softer, more playful feel than the grander all-diamond tiaras. After the Queen Mother's passing, it was passed down to Princess Anne, who now wears it for formal events and gala dinners. With its pastel sparkle, floral charm, and personal history, the Aquamarine Pineflower Tiara is a true hidden gem in the royal collection. The Indian Circlet Tiara. It was designed by Prince Albert for Queen Victoria in 1853, originally set with opals, which were her favorite gemstone. Later, Queen Alexandra had the opals replaced with dazzling rubies to better match her wardrobe. The tiara's design is inspired by Indian motifs, featuring diamond arches and lotus flower patterns that give it an exotic elegance. Queen Elizabeth II inherited it from her grandmother, Queen Mary, and often wore it with the matching ruby necklace and earrings for state banquets. Its mix of diamonds, rubies, and intricate design makes the Indian circlet one of the most striking and colorful tiaras in the royal collection. The George VI Sapphire Tiara. The George VI Sapphire Tiara is a stunning deep blue jewel with a sweet royal love story. It began as a necklace, part of a sapphire and diamond parure given to Queen Elizabeth II by her father, King George VI, as a wedding gift in 1947. In the 1960s, the Queen had Gerard turn the necklace into a tiara to match the rest of the set. Featuring large blue sapphires framed by sparkling diamonds, it pairs perfectly with the matching necklace, earrings, and bracelet. Queen Elizabeth II often wore the full sapphire set for evening events and state banquets, where the rich blue stones stood out beautifully against her gowns. The Brazilian Aquamarine Tiara. The Brazilian Aquamarine Tiara is a dazzling ocean blue masterpiece with a story of international friendship. It began in 1953 when the people of Brazil gifted Queen Elizabeth II a set of huge aquamarines and diamonds as a coronation present. The Queen loved the stones so much that in 1957 she had Gerard design a tiara to match the necklace and earrings, featuring large rectangular aquamarines surrounded by diamonds. The Queen often wore the full aquamarine set for evening events, where the stone's cool blue sparkle stood out beautifully under the lights. The Persian Turquoise Tiara. The Persian Turquoise Tiara is a charming vintage piece with a playful pop of color. It was made by Gerard in the early 1900s and features bright Persian turquoise stones surrounded by diamonds, arranged in an elegant scroll and leaf design. The tiara was a wedding gift to Princess Margaret's mother, the Queen Mother, from her parents in 1923. The Queen Mother wore it in her younger years before passing it on to Princess Margaret, who often paired it with matching turquoise earrings and necklaces. Its cheerful blue-green hue and delicate style make it stand out from the more formal diamond tiaras, giving it a fresh and youthful feel. Today it hasn't been seen in public for many years, making it one of the royal family's hidden treasures. The Tech Crescent Tiara. The Tech Crescent Tiara is a graceful and historic piece with a romantic backstory. It originally belonged to Princess Mary Adelaide, Duchess of Teck, the grandmother of Queen Mary, and was later inherited by her. Made of diamonds set in a pattern of crescent moons and scrolls, it reflects the 19th century love for celestial designs. Today it's rarely seen in public, adding to its mystery. With its delicate sparkle, moon motifs, and deep royal heritage, the Tech Crescent Tiara is a beautiful reminder of the royal family's Victorian-era elegance. The Canadian Aquamarine Tiara. The Canadian Aquamarine Tiara is a sparkling tribute to Canada's close ties with the British royal family. It was gifted to Queen Elizabeth II in 1970 by the people of Canada to mark her royal tour that year. Made with dazzling aquamarines and diamonds, it has a fresh, icy blue sparkle that perfectly complements the Queen's other aquamarine jewels. The design features diamond scrolls and large rectangular aquamarines, giving it a bold yet elegant look. Though it hasn't been seen in public for many years, its history and beauty make it a memorable part of the royal collection. Princess Annes Feston Tiara. Princess Annes Feston Tiara is a classic and elegant diamond piece that perfectly matches her timeless style. It was a personal gift to her from the Worldwide Shipping Group in 1973, marking her marriage to Captain Mark Phillips. Made with 3 rows of dazzling diamonds and a graceful festoon pattern, it's a versatile tiara that works beautifully with both grand gowns and simpler evening dresses. Princess Anne has worn it regularly over the years for state banquets and formal events, making it one of her signature pieces. With its clean lines, impressive sparkle, and personal significance, the festoon tiara is a true reflection of Anne's understated royal glamour. The Delhi Durbar Tiara. The Delhi Durbar Tiara is one of the grandest and most impressive pieces in the royal collection. It was created in 1911 by Gerard for Queen Mary to wear at the Delhi Durbar, a lavish ceremony in India marking King George V's coronation as Emperor of India. The tiara is made of platinum and gold, set with diamonds in an intricate design of scrolls and festoons, and originally featured emeralds that could be swapped with other stones. Queen Mary loved its versatility and wore it with different jewels over the years. It eventually passed to Queen Elizabeth II, who loaned it to the Duchess of Cornwall, now Queen Camilla. The Pulaltimore Tiara. The Pulaltimore Tiara is one of the most eye-catching and versatile tiaras in royal history. Originally made by Gerard in the 1870s for Lady Pulaltimore, it was bought at auction by Princess Margaret before her wedding in 1960. Known for its bold floral scroll design, the tiara can be worn in different ways, even taken apart into a necklace and 11 brooches. Princess Margaret famously wore it at her wedding to Anthony Armstrong Jones, arriving at Westminster Abbey with it perched high in true 60s style. She continued to wear it for glamorous events throughout her life, often with her signature confidence and flair. From wedding day heirlooms to ceremonial showstoppers, each of these tiaras is more than just glitter and gold. They're threads in the tapestry of royal history. Some haven't been seen in decades, while others continue to dazzle at state banquets and coronations. Whether they're steeped in legend, dripping in precious stones, or carrying whispers of royal romance, these 20 pieces prove that the British monarchy's tiara game is truly unmatched. Which one was your favorite?